Well, howdy, 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 nearly senior citizen here. Greetings, boys, girls, and all of our non-binary friends, and welcome to this, a brand new day. Hokey smokes. It's not cold outside, but it is chill. And oh, I had horrible insomnia last night. I was up before 6 o'clock this morning, and it was still after 8:30. It's 8:44 right now. I can't even get things moving. Ugh, yay for insomnia and lack of motivation thereof. Still though, I am alive, and that is a good thing, definitely. So front-loading your videos, hey, if you could toss me a like, that'd be awesome. If you could subscribe to the channel, that'd be very cool. If you could leave me a comment, that'd be double plus good. And I do want to thank each and every one of my Patreon patrons. These are literally beautiful and literally awesome people who are helping to keep me and my aging pet still metabolizing. I appreciate it. I know my aging pet appreciates it as well. If you would like to help keep me and my aging pet metabolizing, I have links to the Patreon in the video description, as well as a PayPal for possible donations and an Amazon wishlist link that should have pet food on it, so thumbs up. I would also like to thank, RJ Mitchell, who did send me some money to help out. Thank you so very much. Your kindness is greatly, greatly appreciated. I am sorry my life is such that I need frequent help. I mean, I am this close to being homeless, and my housemates are looking for a different place to live, and if they move out, I don't know where I'm going to go. I can't afford to live here on my own, but I don't have a vehicle, so I can't move my things. I don't have the money to get a U-Haul rental, so again, I can't move my things, and I stop breathing when I sleep. I can't plug a sleep apnea machine into a sidewalk, so being homeless is not going to be good if it does occur. Thumbs up. Thank you all. I'm not trying to guilt anyone out. I'm just saying, hey, life is hard for everybody, and it is appreciated when people help out. Thumbs up. Thank you. It is very, very appreciated. Well, hokey smokey, I didn't get a whole lot of stuff done yesterday, and I'm going to explain what happened, because after I did my vlogging yesterday, I immediately, while my video was rendering, went into therapy. Because I did have therapy yesterday at 9 o'clock, and it went until 10 o'clock. Yay! And then I did a little bit of relaxing, and then started falling asleep from about 11 to 1. And then it was difficult to get my brain working after that, but I did my video editing and then rendering. And it took about 2 hours for my video to render, and that's with GPU enhancement to speed it up. So, it of course takes about a half hour to upload the 8-ish gigabyte file to YouTube. And then the high definition version takes about an hour for them to process. Now, I could make my video public with the standard definition, but I'm doing the high definition stuff now for the gaming thing, so I want people to see that, so I wait. I start like 1:30, and it's about 6 o'clock when it's all done, when I can't play with my computer while it's busy rendering. So I try to watch videos. And then I go walkies. I went walkies last night, of course, 7-mile round trip. And even though I did a very short walk into Walmart to spend like $2 on things that I could eat today, I still made it back in a 2 hour and 15-minute time period, which if you walk 7 miles and you're doing 20 minutes per mile, which is, you know, you're walking at a fairly fast clip, 3 miles an hour, moderate exercise. Yeah, I made it back in less time, so I'm still race walking, a very good thing. And I'm still doing the push-ups, but I keep forgetting to do them all day. Now, someone had said, and I was thinking about this too, that intermittent exercise can be a good thing. In fact, in many cases, you don't want to exercise every single day. You do it intermittent so that your body can heal up a bit, then you stress it out again, then it heals up for a day and you stress it out again. That can be a really good thing instead of just working daily. Some muscles you do want to work out daily. Some muscles work a heck of a lot better if it's almost random, but just inconstant that way. Now, try to remember what I was talking about. Ah, yes, but the way I've been doing it, because of my ADHD and forgetting things, I've been doing these things about once a day. Anyway, so for the past 3 days, I've done them once a day, and it's been just before I go to bed at around midnight. So the day prior, about midnight-ish, I had done 50 wall push-ups. Oh, that's a nice whistle through my dentures there. Last night, because yesterday I had done 50, I did 55 wall push-ups. But it had been 24 hours since I had done any at all. So hopefully that's intermittent enough. If not, maybe I'll forget today. But ooh, that was a workout. Now the first 25, 30 of them have gotten really easy. I mean, I barely feel those happening anymore. 30 to 55, now that was a workout. So, woo, thumbs up. Past that though, really not a whole lot. I've just been trying to take care of my room, trying to take care of my skin here. The skin on the side of my nose and right up here just gets so dry because of my sleep apnea mask and the constant air blowing on me. So my skin is constantly dry and getting thick and cracking and flaking on the sides of my nose and right here, which is where the plastic thing that holds my mask on rests, right between my eyes here. So that's great. So I have been slathering it up deep with lotion every single time. And it's gotten red and sore. I don't know if you can still see. It was bad yesterday. So I'm really trying to treat it with that. Here's a hope. And past that, though, that's really all I've gotten done. Today I'm going to try and do something here. If not, it'll be another Minecraft episode. But boy, I've got so many of these things. I just want to push through my executive dysfunction so I can do these things. But when you have ADHD, you have a lot of executive function issues. And you can scream at yourself inside your head all you want, but all you're doing is just stressing yourself out. As this one person who does videos says, their therapist told them, just get used to the fact that your house is going to be messier. Because they can't do the executive function stuff. Like a pair of dirty socks on their bedroom floor all day, yelling at themselves inside their head to pick up those socks. And at the end of the day, they were still there. And yeah, I understand that entirely. So executive function and executive dysfunction is joyous. Yeah. Past that, now I'm just going to talk about how... yeah, that's basically it. There's a little thing on Minecraft. I'm working on the slide there. I'm going to try and make a kind of a U shape out of that to funnel the water straight downward. So there's still work, and I need to put edges so water doesn't just flow off. There's work happening. Past that, I'm just going to talk on the creative front. I cannot think of too much of what I thought about last night on my walk. It was cold. I got insomnia issues today with cognition issues because of the lack of sleep, which exacerbates my memory issues. So I am going to talk about what I want to talk about, though. One of the things that I actually posted some of this on Twitter with no explanation. When Nis starts realizing she has frisky feelings about her friend Kay. Kay is talking with her before anything is happening because Nis has been worried. And she didn't really want to bring anything up because she didn't want to alter the dynamics of the friendship. And that's understandable. Sometimes entering the state of friskiness into a friendship can shatter things because of the dynamics. So Nis being worried about that, yeah. Now communication is key. She never talked about it, so all she did was worry. This time when she realizes that she's just really fantasizing about devouring Kay bodily, and she does mention it. she asked Kay, can you see what color my eyes are? Because cryptids' eyes reflect, like animal eyes, some of their emotional states. If a cryptid's eyes are reflecting light blue or light green, get the hell away and fast. They are very irritated and getting angry. And an angry cryptid is, excuse me, will easily topple into an instinctive state. And if they're angry when they fall into an instinctive state, then you, instead of having a sane and rational person in front of you, you have a large angry animal that is desperately hungry for human flesh with its anger laser focused on you. So if you're there, you'll say goodbye to life and say hello to becoming a meal. Now, if a cryptid's eyes are flashing red or orange, reflecting red or orange from the light that comes in, they are either eating or thinking about eating. Now, if a cryptid's eyes are reflecting whitish silver, that's because they're feeling rather frisky. And so she explains this to Kay, and yeah, her eyes are flashing silver. But Kay, after hearing her explain that she didn't want to alter the dynamics of the friendship, along the lines of, I have changed so much in the past 2 months alone, I really don't think we have to worry. I beat a guy to death with a 2x4 just the other day, and it meant so little to me, I forgot about it. He was a new guy whose eye has a third eye basically just open, and he found out that we're self-policing, so he thought he could do what he wanted. And yeah, we're self-policing. So I got a 2x4, and I beat him to death with it. Now halfway through, he started crying and calling for his mama. So I just kept beating on him, and he stopped being able to talk after a while and could just cry. And then he stopped breathing and crying at about the same time. I really got my cardio in. Whew, that was a workout. So yeah, I don't think that this is going to change the relationship dynamics. So yeah, Nis is going to spend at least a few years dropping out and becoming a wild cryptid. And that she and Kay are just going to, because Kay is out of human society. Her new world is the cryptid world. Her only people so that she can really meaningfully interact with are people whose third eye is open, about as far as hers is, or are, whichever the tense is, or however it works, and cryptids. And people with their third eye open as far as hers are, yeah, you're altered, you're changed. Mind is a function of brain, and when your third eye is open that much, you have a lot of extra universal brain structures. Your brain's not the same. And since mind is a function of brain, you change. And she's changed because of this. And they're just going to drop out and live like regular cryptids, as cryptids have for hundreds of thousands of years. And after she feels that Kay is able to take care of herself, she's going to ease back into getting back into school, finishing her degree, and then going out. She and Kay are still going to be friends and more. It's just Kay has to learn how to be more independent in the cryptid world. Being insulated isn't going to help anybody. So that's how they're working out. Now, of course, after they talk to Jacob and Monica, well, Jacob and Monica at first are a little irritated that she's dropping out of school, but she has a plan. Just to go wild for a few years, just live out in the city, and then come back into things. As long as she has a plan, they're fine. They're good with it, and she has a plan, so, you know, she can just go live naked in the woods for a few years, and they're good. Thumbs up for that. And in fact, Jacob and Monica really want both Kay and Nis to come out for a family celebration type thing to say hi to Kay, and they'll have Annie head into Brookerton, knife somebody to death, bring their body in so that there'll be fresh meat to eat for that day. And it'll be really, really good. So definitely a thumbs up on that. Yup. Good old Annie. With as trustworthy as she is, driving into Brookerton about every 2 weeks to chat somebody up, and then, you know, you just get a butcher knife. It's about, you know, about this long. You actually put it through the left side because your heart is actually more this way. You come in underneath the armpit where there's more open area for the blade to come through, and it slices through the left lung lobes and then into the heart. Give a little bit of a wiggle, pull it blade back out, and even though they may not instantly die, no one is going to survive just a trip out to the Lake Vista Shores RV park after being knifed like that and shoved into the back of a vehicle. So yeah, by the time they're out there at Lake Vista Shores and Annie dumps the corpse into a bathtub filled with a stabilizing fluid, then of course, again, she just drags it out of the bathtub afterward, hangs the corpse up by the heels, cuts the throat, drains all the blood out, which is still pretty good amount there since just the one cut like that to kill. And then afterward, just dress and prepare the corpse. Since after all, Annie and Jacob are both human, Kay is human, they're only going to be able to eat steaks and such off a few prime cuts off of a human carcass. The rest of it, of course, well, Nis and Monica are both cryptids, so they'll take care of the bones and organs and brains and stuff like that. They'll eat all that. Everything about human beings tastes good. I mean, sure, Kay and Jacob will have things like liver and like that of a human being, but oh boy, cryptids will just chow on all of that. There'll be nothing left. They'll even lick up the blood. Thumbs up for that. So yeah, they are monsters if you look upon them from the human point of view, because after all, we are all in the victim pool. But they don't kill for the reasons that our monsters do. People like Jeffrey Dahmer, John Wayne Gacy, Ted Bundy, these human beings that are broken and kill for usually very disturbing reasons that have a lot to do with very deep stuff inside. And so they are very broken, unpleasant people when they do things. When the cryptids do this, well, it's like Jacob and Monica say, hey, come on out. We'll just go, we'll kill someone, we'll have a celebration. It'll be good. And there's nothing weird about it in the dark, deep subconscious level. They're just hungry. And of course, what with Annie and Jacob, both of them human beings, now eating primarily only human meat, supplemented with, vegetables and fruits, because Monica, she does like to cook. She's a very good cook, so she does stuff like prepare a good casserole, just a good casserole, or cauliflower, baked with cheese on it. She does cook. She cooks well. So there's human meat with occasional other dishes to go with it. But Annie is just glowing with good health, and Jacob is losing weight and his arthritis is gone. Eating human meat is helping them. They're not doing this for weird, sick purposes. They're not human. Even Jacob and Annie, and now Kay. And I've opened up 24 hours worth of comments in my community tab. I'm going to go through and thank however many people have left me comments in the past 24 hours. If I mispronounce a username, no disrespect is intended. And even though I count American Sign Language, we have RJ Mitchell, thumbs up, thank you very, very much. And I've talked with my therapist, and my therapist even brought up on his own, as some people comments have brought up on their own, that yeah, this could be a series of novels and short stories and graphic novels, comic books, TV stuff. Too bad I can't do anything with it, but thumbs up. I'm very glad you enjoy. And Lewis, thumbs up. Thank you very much. I can't do bench presses. I don't have anything to lift. So that's an unfortunate part. Aside from me, I'm going to keep doing anything I can. So very, very cool. If you have any suggestions about things I can do without having equipment, that'd be very awesome. Thumbs up and thank you. Jesse Koskinen, greatly appreciated. And after the second floor, I'm going to be making up more. I think melons would be a good rooftop too. Then we have Aurea Fraga, Fraga, thumbs up and thank you. We have Nexor EH, thumbs up and thank you very, very much. Yeah, life is joyous, isn't it? Whew. It's real it, thumbs up and thank you. And then Lumeria, greatly appreciated. And Sand from the Nether to make the upward water elevator. Okay, so magma's for bringing you down, that's right. Because if you go over magma in an ocean, it can suck your butt down, can it? And then we have Clancy R, thumbs up, thank you very, very much. Floramu, always good to see you in the comments, greatly appreciated. Hopefully what's going on with K and Nis is still good. We have JAYY, you can never tell how I'm going to sound. How I sound doesn't always mean that's how I feel. But thumbs up, thank you much, always good to see you. Larry from space, thumbs up, thank you very much, and good to see you as well. Shinra, thumbs up. Ah. Oh, I couldn't even tell in editing that I was trying to plant bread. That is absolutely hysterical. That is a good thing. There is Shaw with 2 W's, greatly appreciated. Abe, thumbs up and thank you. There is Gabs, greatly appreciated. Zombie Wolf, whom I have, I can't remember where I am. Some number or another. Zombie Wolf, thumbs up and thank you. It's been a while since I've seen you in the comments, and that is it. However many people, because I lost track, have left me comments in the past 24 hours. Greatly appreciate it. Get me out of my head, into the world, dealing with real people, if only for a short time, if only in text, but it is appreciated to no end. Well, son of a gun, it being a Friday, I still have to call the Department of Social and Health Services and change my address. Hokey smokes, I haven't done that yet. It's still going to a non-existent post office box. That ain't good. So hopefully I can get that done. Hopefully you can get done the things that you want to get done, because that would be a very good thing. If not, don't beat yourself up, please. That's not going to help you get anything finished. And of course, no matter where you are, if people are getting sick, please take precautions. The Covfefe bug is endemic. You always have to take care. If people are getting hurt where you are, just take precautions. Again, you don't want to go dancing on a highway where there's accidents happening. Not a good idea. But if you're out walking and you hear the mournful howl of that bus horn, the bus with your name on it, yeah, it's out a hunting for a human being. And if your name's on that little roller, you're gonna die. So, until we meet again, you take care. Have a great day today. I will see you on the flip side. And quite frankly, I do think that is a very good thing.